Let's try this. Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Hi, how are you doing? Can you hear me now? I was talking to myself again. Let's say hello to Mr. Jim, sir. How are you doing? Maddie, the emptiness scrapper. Hello, hello. Lisa Acker, thanks for joining us this evening. Jenny G, hello, hello. Heather, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in today. Yes, I had too many buttons, and I over pushed and under pushed. But hopefully we're here. Jim says much better. That makes me happy. It is Pattern Paper Monday, and I had a Zoom with my friend Pam, who was playing with some bees, and I'm like, let's be happy and play with some bees as well. Something's going on though, because if I go, I need please hold. We just need to scooch this down just a teeny weener bit. There we go. That's better. So now when I do it, there. All right. So and I was pulling out my dies for my bees, and I saw this guy. I don't think I've ever used this guy. So we're gonna use all our paper rose designed in Australia die. Because paper rose is nice, right? And then I have this Sizzix one with these bees. And I've got, these are a couple of Momenta sets. I don't have pictures for these, but it's got some bees. And then I went through just a few of the patterned papers that I have made. These two, these two are just easy cards, right? They're already done. Like, why didn't I make cards with them? We might throw some bees on there. But I got some bees and I got some hexagons, because you can't have a beehive without some hexagons. And then my drawer of scraps of patterned paper. I don't even know why that's in there, but apparently that one is too. Look at that. Bees! Yes. Ooh, that's a nice little scrap. Look at that. Patterned paper. Save your chunks and then make some stuff. And we're going to make some stuff. You know what? Ooh, look at that. Those all look nice together. I think we're going to do... That was easy. I wasn't sure, but I like that. Look at us. If I have time, I'll do a couple of bees for these. We'll see how it rolls. But I like those. We're going to cut some hexagons to go on this. You know what this is? This was a cleanup. Apparently this is my coffee bean stencil, and then I tried to do a cleanup with it, and it gives us this nice little pattern. You guys wouldn't have known it's a coffee bean stencil until I pointed it out. So we're gonna do that, and then you know what, we might use this too as our background, as our move our drawer. Our drawer is heavy. Okay, Gemini. Wait, do we need Gemini? Or do we need Sidekick? Let's see what size hexagons we want to use today. These ones are the Hero Arts ones. Do I want big hexagons? I don't think so. I think I want that size. But I don't want them too small. Yeah, I think I like that size. Okay, so we're gonna pull out this guy, which means I only need... There's a catastrophe going on over there. Love the bees. Hello, hello. Ruth, how are you doing? I just got the not too shabby What's Buzzing paper. Awesome sauce, Heather. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Maybe this will inspire you to use it, because it's Pattern Paper Monday. Anyways, oh no, that was kind of loud. My bad. That's stuck. Okay, so we're gonna put that down. We're gonna get our cut plates for this. And I'm gonna cut some hexagons out of these pieces of paper. And yeah, get our scissors, and do some chopping. We'll do like a couple of hexagons each. And I want to make sure this hexagon catches like these flowers. So we're gonna just make sure that fits through there. And there. A pattern paper, you can be specific. I mean, if you've had the pattern paper for eons, it's not a waste to cut out of the center, because you haven't used it. And if you need that centerpiece, cut it out. Cut out that centerpiece. Manly Maid Minute. Hello, Sean. How are you doing, sir? Thanks for popping in. This paper is pretty thin, so I'm going to cut 2 at a time. And all I got to do is make sure that I'm up at the top, that we're going to sandwich this together. And we're going to send it on through to the other side. I've been off 2 months and barely made any cards. Well, hopefully we can get you inspired to make. Did I miss? I cut that one so close, but it didn't miss. Look at how pretty that is. And I like this. We're going to trim this down and then make this like our backer. Instead of backing it in white, we're going to back it in that. And we actually might do some like a drop shadow in that orangey color. I think that would be pretty. So there's that. And I think I can squeeze one more. Look at that. I can squeeze that guy right in there. Okay. Because bees and hexagons, they go together. Trash? Yes. You can trash your stuff, you guys. It's okay. And then, oh, I wanted to cut the flowers out. So this one is going to be a little bit more methodical, because I want a good portion of the flower, right? Like this one, I'm cutting into the flower because I don't want the flower to fill up, because I like the orange bit, which will come in handy. Yes, this little guy, he's really cute. And the way he sits, he's like looking up at me. He's fabulous. I got him at a Pride Festival last year. Was it last year? They were 3D printing the stuff, but I broke his little arm, so he's super glued. This one doesn't articulate, but yeah, he's pretty flex. And yeah, he's fabulous. My daughter got a dragon. She likes to cart it around in her pocket. This one, I'm gonna do like so. Yeah, no. Which way do I want it? We're gonna go like that. We're just gonna take a little bit of that one. Sandwich it down and send it on through. Cheryl Jackson, hello, hello. You see where I sent you a message on Insta. My use of pattern paper today. Yay. I'm gonna go look at that. I love that. Yes. Ooh, that one's gonna be nice. We're gonna take that one right there. Yes, I am on Instagram, and you guys can tag me for all the fun winter chicken dinner things. because, yeah, I don't mind. And I will probably tag you. I'm just saying. And then we're going to cut, we've got, I think we're going to cut, like, extras of these. We'll make these the filler if I need extras, right? I might be able to get 2 on that piece. So I'm just going to try and get it close to the edge. And don't worry if you cut it off. Like, they're hexagons. And we can still use parts. Thank you. My little watermelon nails. Our crafty friend Janine sent me nail money. She says, "Girl, go get your nails did," and I did. I went and got my nails did. Because we might have to cut a couple. So if I were to cut this out of here, right, and it doesn't cut all the way, like right there. So if I cut this, we can still use that half a piece on the ends. So don't worry if it miscuts or misfires, you know, all that fun stuff. We'll get it chop-choppities. You guys see any good movies lately? I only ask because I watched The First Accountant. I don't know how I missed that movie. The previews for The Accountant 2 came out, and I love Ben Affleck, and I love the guy who's playing his brother, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name. He also plays in the Punisher TV series. That guy. Anyways, so I was watching The First Accountant. Very good. And I want to see Accountant 2, but I gotta wait because it's not on the thingamabobbins yet, which is kind of rude. I'm just saying it's kind of rude. I don't know how I want to cut that. I think I'll get more real estate. Maybe I won't. Maybe it is what it is. We'll just turn it this way. I think it'll be fine. Again, it doesn't matter. If it shifts a little, we'll be okay. I think it just did. But yeah, The Accountant, it is violent. If you like John Wick and how he makes sure the people are dead, The Accountant is very similar. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I like The Accountant. All right. Oh, look at all of our pieces. Okay, so we're gonna move those over. It's an A2 size card, but I don't think I don't want this torn perfect or cut perfect, right? So if you're ripping your paper, if you pull up, okay, it's gonna leave bits like this. If you tear down, it's not gonna leave those white bits. So to get variety, you tear up and down, and then both your pieces will have torn fuzzy bits and not fuzzy bits. Okay, so we could use that on another thing. But you guys, I'm gonna throw it away. Right in the garbage. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna tear it to me, and then I'm gonna tear it away from me, and then to me and away and to. Okay, and then we get that not too fuzzy, extra fuzzy, stuff like that. Okay, and look, I threw that one away too. We need to cut this one down to our card base size. And I'm going to do a top fold. It's my favorite. Do you guys have a favorite card base style? Do you like a top fold? Do you like the book fold? Mine is definitely the top fold. I go through the top folds way more. And I need a 4 1/4. I'm gonna go over 4 1/4 because this corner's a little munched, and then I'm gonna cut it off. 4¼ by 5½. That's our full card base size. We're not going to have any outlining unless we want outlining. Okay, so there's our card base. That's going to go like so. Then we've got this nice grungy, oh, look at that. I love that. Sometimes it's just fabulous. That's going to go there. Okay. So let's go ahead and glue those pieces because I know I want them just like that. Cordelia, hello, hello. How are you doing, lovely lady? Linda G, hi. Thanks for popping in today. I had to scroll up to see because somebody said hello, Linda, and I had to go see who it was. Okay, so we're gonna. My glue bottle is falling apart, you guys. The little nub likes to pop out of there. I wonder if I could super glue it back in. I don't know. Okay. Wednesday, you guys. Wednesday is going to be an epic live. Epic. Epic. Epic in my mind. It may not be epic for you, but come and enjoy the epicness that it will be for me. Our friend Abraham sent some goodies in a box that's really heavy. And I took a sneak peek. There's some sublimation stuff. And then I'm like, I can't keep looking. I can't keep looking. So I closed the box back up, and we're going to open the rest of the box together because there's a lot of stuff in that box. And I feel like I need to share the blessing that I have received from Mr. Abraham. And then we'll make something, and it will be glorious. So it's probably going to be a long live on Wednesday. Okay, so that, the paper's a little bit short, and we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to center it the best we can. Yes, Pam is fabulous. Pam is hanging around with Delise and her sister, Brenda, and Delise's daughter, Bianca. She's over there. She's with them. Because Bianca graduated, or is graduating. I don't know what day she graduates, but she's basically a graduate. Yes, new goodies from me. I can't wait to show you. Okay, so that looks nice. I like that. So then we're going to take some of these, and we probably have too many, and I'd rather have too many than not enough. And then we're going to, oh my gosh. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, if we cut that one off right there, I think that would be cute. And then we're going to go off the card there, maybe. I'm going to do 3 clusters of 3, I think. I kind of like that. I think I want to take that one off too, just a little bit. I think I like that. And then if we want to, we can put these 2 pieces on the inside, or just put them in with this. I don't even know, you guys. But I need to throw those away. Little scrappings. Throw this stuff away that I'm not going to use. Yes, it's going in the bin. Because, have you seen my drawer? Maureen Pryor, hello, my sweets, is not feeling well. you go out and lurk, so you feel better soon. Feel better soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue these down, and then we'll cut them off as we need them. And you know what? I think we're going to add stitch lines to them. I think that'll be fun. We're going to add some stitch lines. Get back. And I'm going to space these so they have a little bit of the brown in between. Like so. I like it. Okay. Using shapes dies is a great way to use your pattern papers. And then just do like little paper piecings, especially with hexagons, because look it. We just make these cute little hexagons. Aren't they adorbs? Oops. And we just use little bitty scraps, because that's fun. No, I don't want that one there. I want that one there. And I want that one there. And that one there. Yeah, that's what I want. I just didn't want the two orange ones by each other. Yeah, yes, we're making more pattern paper with our patterns. It's a great way to use up scraps. It's a great way to mix and match different brands, different companies. Maybe you wouldn't normally put them together, but in a design like this, they can be so off the wall and they will still look good because your consistency is in the shape. It doesn't have to be in the color or anything, right? But that's that. Let's get those trimmed off. I got some glue on those. Get our pin in there so that doesn't dry out. We're going to get our glue scissors because, well, I got glue on those. My bad. And we're just going to trim these down. Trim, trim, chiroo. See that? The glue sticking to my glue scissors. And we don't care. Because these glue scissors, we'll just clean them eventually, not anytime soon. I've had these Dura Sharps for eons. And I tell you, they're really great against the glue. Okay. Oh, look at it. I know. Okay, so we have this. Now we need some bees. Now these bees are not solid color. You can put the color pieces because they have their stripeities. So you can cut them in yellow and give them black stripes, or you can cut them in black and give them yellow stripes, but either way you're cutting both colors. I don't know. And then this one has the bigger bee and a little bee, big bee and little bee. Now the only problem with this one is it cuts all the shapes out. So you either have to paper piece or put it all over another piece and fussy cut, which I don't know, but that might be really nice there. It's a little honeycomb house too. I don't know, that might be cute. Let's cut these out. Let's bring this color back in. And then let's do this guy black. Do I have a piece? Yes, I do. I have a small piece. Look at that. In our scraps. That was kind of loud. My bad. Nope, no luck. We still have to get money saved in order to move, right? So there's lots of houses out here. I just don't have the money to move because you need first, last, and security deposit. Yeah, Carmen's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in today. But yeah, you guys, we are paying our rent, so we're not getting another eviction notice. But they might be selling this place, so it's like, hurry up and save, which is really hard. By the way, it's really hard to hurry and save. Okay, and then we're gonna get this guy. And we're going to cut our first guy out of that one. And then we're going to cut this guy out of that one. Look at that. I don't know if that'll cut all the way because it's on the edge. We're teetering on the edge. Our bee just slid out. Get your booty back in there. Get your booty back in. Nope, stay. Stay put. Stay put. Do your thing. Do your thing. We got this. Yes. We can. I mean, I figured out how to move from Washington to Ohio. I'll figure out how to move from Ohio to Ohio. We'll get it. Okay, see how it cuts out? I wished they would have gave us an outline die, but if we cut it again in black, then we could put the black pieces in. We could paper piece it. It wouldn't be hard. I mean, it's a pretty easy piece. Or we could paper piece with one of our funky monkey color. That might be fun to paper piece back in there. Ooh, or even this one. But, yeah. Let me see. I pulled out. That might be fun to paper piece in there. That might be a little too bright for our pictures, though. Ooh, this one. This one would be really good. We'll do that one. That one almost looks like somebody sold me earlier. Okay. And then our bee, we're going to have the same problem, right? There's all of the pieces. Which is cute. I mean, he's cute like this. But I don't like being able to see through that. So again, we could put it on here and then fussy cut. So then he looks like that. Or we save all these little pieces and cut him again, which I'm kind of going for that. So we're going we're going to try and clean this up. I don't even know. Will this work? Will this work? We're going to take that out, and we're going to pick that up. And we're going to pick that up. I don't know. I just kind of want to keep these together. Ha! Oh, we didn't need to save those ones. Duh. We're going to cut the house out of the yellow. We're going to cut the bee out of the yellow. And we're going to save the little black bits, which are all messed up. But it'll be fine. It will be fine. Wait, is this to my bee? Where did this come from? Yep, that's part of his wing. How did he get way over there? The things that happen. Okay, so we're going to put our little black pieces down. And we're going to cut them again. Okay, and then here's our bee. But luckily, we're just going to cut both of them on this piece. That can go there, and that can go there. And then we're going to cut these out. So this one's a little bit of patience to put things back together, but it'll be fine, you guys. It'll be fine. Okay. There's that. There's making sure nothing's stuck in there. There's that. Because, oh my goodness, look how cute he is. Look at. Yeah, I like that better. But I think we'll glue it to this just to give it a little bit more lift. And then, yeah, see, we could do a couple of things. We could put those pieces in that one and do that one, or we can do this one, which I'm kind of voting for the dark outline on this one with the light insides. Yeah. So we just need this, and then we're going to put this over here because we don't need that. We're going to turn off our machine, and then we're going to glue these together and then the pieces into them. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anna Marette, hello, hello. Yeah, you can back the wings with vellum. I am not. I don't want to cut it. I don't. I don't want to. But you totally could. Oops. I'm just going to piece all the black pieces back in. I think it'll be a little bit more dramatic. I think. We'll see. Part of the part of the bee. Oh my goodness. I got glue on my fingers in that piece. Okay. Here we go. Da 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 da. Okay, and then we're gonna use this house, so I'm gonna just glue that one onto it, just again to beef it up. The sound effects you didn't know you needed. Glue it on, glue it on. Okay. And I like it when people agree. This makes me happy. Happy. Okay, and then there's that. And so then all we gotta do is glue these down. Okay. And glue that down, and then we're gonna glue the pieces on the inside. Which means we're gonna need our pickup stick and some tweezers. Because these nails these nails don't pick up the little bitty things. Okay. So we're going to put the B. Because it's... No? Yes, no, maybe so. The things. Joop, 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 joop. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, the beep, beep, beep sounds good. Beep, 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 beep. Like he's backing up. But we're moving forward, people. No backing up now. I'm going to put that little guy right there. Okay. Are we ready? Ready, set, stick. Adelaide, hello. Did you miss me? What? The That's silly. That's silly. Okay. We're going to fill that in. We're going to come over here. We're going to get that gem picker. We're going to pick up that one. And we're going to plop it in there. Plop it in, plop it in. And then, wait, which one is this one? Yeah, that's that one. Stop being bad. Rotate. We need you to go that way. There we go. And then we're just going to fill it in, fill it in. I need you to go this way. And then we're going to do this one. Plop that in there. We're going to do, wait, which one is which? I need to make sure I get the right one. Yep, you go there. But not right now. You go there. Okay. Just throw your tools around. It's okay. Just don't throw them at people, because then you could get in trouble. But you can throw them around your craft room. It's okay. I'm going to do the door next, because that's right here. And it's turned the right way. This one's behaving. And then this one's behaving. And this one's behaving. So we'll get you. Plop. And you. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Isn't it cute? This one's behaving. So we'll pick up that one. Look at them. Just getting in their homes. Oh, that one turned around. He's like, oh, let's go. So we're going to make him a little pool of glue. Get that one in there. And then our last guy, who was not behaving, we'll get him turned around. One question. How often do you get a little... How often? This month I had 2. I had a card from Jay. We looked at that. And then Abraham sent us a goodie box. That one I would not call little at all. But yeah. Some, and then some months I go with nothing, and then some months I get overly goodies. Okay, so there's that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now we gotta fiddle. I'm half tempted to cut it again just to have the little pieces the way I need them. I think that one goes there though. So we're going to put a little bit of glue in there, just like applying gems. I consider my donations also. I fibbed. I got quite a few this month because I also got a donation from you, Adelaide, and Anna Moretz, and yeah. So the donations also are like a random act of kindness. Would you like a little bitty one? You gave me a little bitty one, but yeah, I don't say no. I'm not at this stage where I say no to racks. I say yes, please. Hit me up. But if you don't want it shown on a live, you have to specify that. I don't ever announce that, but I probably should, because I open pretty much everything on a live. If you want it to be anonymous, you gotta mail it anonymous. But I think people genuinely like seeing my expression when I open the goodies. Like, it's fabulous. And our community is really generous. And I'm really blessed that I have the followers that I do. Let me tell you. You guys make me happy when skies are gray. Get in there. Had a little too much glue in there, so it went swimming. It went swimming. We'll get it. But yeah, and yeah, you're out of country. You're not in U.S., so, and don't go broke. Because I know shipping and stuff can be, it's no bueno. But a nice little card. Everybody loves a good card. Okay. I think that one is backwards. But I think that one goes there. Yes, it does. It's like a little puzzle. And who doesn't like puzzles? Who would be like, I'm not doing it this way? You know, who's not into paper piecing puzzle pieces? I like puzzles. I haven't done a puzzle in a long time though. Last puzzle I did was my Coca-Cola lady. The puzzle, the Coca-Cola, she's all like metallic. Aw, thanks, Maddie. I'm going to make a card for you and send it over. If the UPS is fixed, it will. Aw, yeah. See, that makes my heart happy. But yeah. I think that's his. Is that his first striping? Oops. Don't stick to my fingers until I need you. That is not his first stripe. That is. Ooh, that's that one. Glue! Plop that down. And then this one's another striping. I bet you that's this one. It's funny, I can do stuff like this, but like some things like cross stitch, I'll be like, nope. Although, so I'm feeling like that B card needs to be sent to Dawn. I'll have to check because she's got a little goodies going out. I'll have to see if I picked a card for her. If I haven't picked a card, I'll throw it in there. Because, yeah. When I like honeybees and regular humble bumbles, right? We like honeybees and humble bumbles. And Dawn is trying to raise some beautiful honeybees. So I like that about her. But I've always liked the bees. But now, it's funny because I've always liked the bees, but now, when I think of bees, I think of Dawn. Like, right? So, in hindsight, if I'd have cut the yellow one first, and because I'm not saving the innards, scoop those into the garbage, then cut the black one second, right, all of the pieces would be left here. This would be much easier to place, aside from trying to figure out where these goes because they all scooped out, right? So if you can leave your pieces on the mat, if you can methodically think of, oh, let's do this, or like we did here, we pulled it up, right? We pulled it up so we know the way they go on is like that. I can actually cut another piece and put those together pretty easily. So there's ways to do that. But yeah, like this one here, if I rotate that over and that, all the pieces there for that bee, it's actually kind of pretty though. It almost looks floral the way they are. Yeah, Pam and Abraham are partial to yellow. I love puzzles. The biggest one I ever made was helping my mom with 100,000 pieces. Wow. Was an old English villa. Around it, a lot of roses and all of it mirrored in water. Oh, I bet. She says it was horrible to put together, but looked wonderful. I bet. Oh, I bet. Okay, so we have to decide. We're going to look for pieces that stand out a little bit more than others. Like this piece here. Looks like he goes... Yep, he goes in that one. Okay, and then this little guy. I'm not sure which one that is. Is that one? Or is that... Well, I just found these two pieces. Let's just put a little bit of glue in there and figure it out. I don't think that one's that one. I think that one's that one. Not going to be able to get that. Let's try this. Nope, different. I put them in the wrong slots. These ones are really close together, but that one does not go in there. Put that one over there. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we have... This one is upside down. That one goes right there. Please don't stick to me. I don't want to lose you. This one goes right there. And then that one is that one right there. Mary Alice! Hello, lovely! How are you doing? Okay, and then this one's kind of a straight one. Not quite sure. That one's a little oddly shaped. Let's try this one. That one looks like it might be that one there. Yep. Oops. Got too much glue in the one spot. We'll just drag it out to where we need it. Does that go in there? Yes, it does. It goes. It goes. Did I just drop a piece? I thought I saw something fly. I did. He went way over there. What? Where do you go? That is not you. That is not you. Where does this go? Maybe it is this one. Yeah, it is that one. It just looks weird. There he goes. Look at that. It's slowly going, but we'll get there. That's some tiny pasting, I know. Because we decided that I wanted to do black. we would have been done if if I'd have done like vellum behind the wings, but I didn't want to. I wanted to do it all in black. That is that one. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I think we'll get it just in time for this card to be a 1 hour card. And you guys, it's not really a 1 hour card because we were yapping and doing the stuff. Right? Because we was doing the things. I think that one goes like so. Then we have I think this one goes here because this one is more even. Somebody's honking their horn. I won't go there. We have a thing. Horn blows. See, I have patience where I like to have patience, I guess, because there's plenty of things I have zero patience for. Like counted cross stitch and crochet. But I have seen the cross stitch where they draw the item and then they just like follow the line. That I think I want to try. I think I want to try just a cross, and I don't know if it's actually cross stitch, because a cross stitch means it goes in and it goes in and it goes in and it goes in and it makes little X's, right? This kind of stitching is like they follow the line, so they go in and out, in and out, in and out, and then they follow and fill it in, and it's not counted. It's not counted because the image is there and then you just trace the image with stitches. So I don't know if that's called cross stitch or not. Maybe if somebody knows if I made any sense whatsoever, help me out. Is it still cross stitch? This one's a wavy one, but I think it's this wavy one. It's a runaway wavy one. OF. Needlepoint. Embroidery. Okay. Okay. Embroidery. That sounds right. As long as we don't have to count. Because I don't mind hand stitching. You guys, I was stitching for hours last night. Hand stitching my monster bag together. It's still not done. But I have handles on it today. I have handles. Wait till you see my monster bag. I'm going to try and finish it up tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish it up tomorrow so that I can show it Wednesday before my unboxing of Abraham's stuff from Mr. Abraham, which I got to make a couple of cards, a couple of thank you cards. I got to make, you guys, I have to make so many thank you cards, or go digging in my stash for really good cards. I might do that. I'm pretty sure that one goes. Yep. Just 4 more pieces, and this little dude is done. Of course, they're gonna be the 4 equally sized pieces. We'll do the longer ones first. And I think you're long and skinny. But you go there. Because I do not know. And then you go here. Yep. Nope. Yep. Ah ha ha ha. And then our last two pieces. Oh, dang it. I ripped out the thing again. Stop. It's having issues. I try to unsubscribe to these issues, but they keep popping back up. Oh, please tell me I still have internet going. Oh, nope. Yep, that's just way behind. That's okay. Okay. I've been having internet issues again. They're sending a new modem this time. They're sending a modem because the router is misfiring. Yeah. I don't know. We'll know in a couple of days. Look at how cute that... Oh, I forgot to do my stitching. I wanted to do some stitching. Thank you, Miss Maddie. Okay, so we're going to go around and do some stitching on some stuff. So we're going to bring the black back in. And so what we're going to do is grab a pin, a micron... Ooh, no, I don't want a mini. I don't want a mini line. I don't want a ginormous line. Ooh, that's ginormous. Don't mind me. I'm just throwing my pins around. Nope, I don't want you either. What are you? Ah, you're a big one too. It's a big boy. Did I toss out? Nope. There it is. We'll get there eventually. We found it! We found it. Okay, so we're just going to go around and do some stitches. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this pen is almost dry. No. And just like normal stitching, I don't stitch in a straight line. So it's all good. And since we cut the top off, I'm not actually going to stitch that. It'll be like we cut it off, right? And they're just little dash marks, you guys. You can do this too. What? Yes. Yes, you can. Now, let's look at the difference. See how cute it is with the little stitchy stitch? I know. My lid's gonna fall off. Man, this does look like my stitching because it's all over the place. You guys, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. It's just gonna be cute. Cute and adorbs. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. If that really bothers you, throw a ruler on there. But it's not. Then it would look machine made. It's already 8 o'clock. Stop. Stop. Oh, I can't tell that one to stop. I didn't even play my game today. Ah. That's alright. No free stuff for me today. Oops. I said oops. You should see that one. I went way off the rails with that one. I'm just using my micron pen. This is a number 2. I have a nice set. I think I tossed one out because, well, I used it till it, yeah. And I store them in a cup upside down. So this is how they're stored. That's why I don't know what size they are. I gotta pull them out. But yeah, they're stored upside down. And I've had these for a while. I use them quite a bit. And the micron ones are waterproof. So these ones are good for watercolors, not for alcohol markers. Not for alcohol markers. And then I think I'm going to do a bigger stitch down this paper, because why not? Not that big though. We're going to do an 8. Like we actually sewed that right on there. And you know what? I double stitches. So let's just put like 2 rows of stitchings on there, because that's more mean. We want it to stay on, so we stitch more than we need. Oh yeah, I like that. Ruth, 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're on Facebook and you're in the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, there is a schedule area. Or if you go to chatwithsassy.com and you scroll to the bottom, there is a schedule there. The schedule is updated. And it will tell you. And it's all East Coast time. Eastern. Look at it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Look at our little humble, well, it's a bee. I don't know if it's a humble bumble, but it's not gonna be a honeybee. It's not a humble bumble if it's a honeybee. Don't mind me. I don't know nothing. But yeah, look at that. It took us a little bit of time, you know, but again, it wouldn't have taken us very long if we'd have left the black intact, because then we could just go, oh, that goes there, because we could have literally done this and went boop, 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 right? Boop, boops, boops. But I think he's cute. I think he's fabulous. We did background pattern paper that we've had in our stash for eons. I don't even know. We used some pattern paper scraps, and then we used you know, those cleanups. That's what these two are. These two are cleanups. So even if the cleanup is like, I don't know. This one was a, I don't know. But it works. I know, it's so weird. And then this nice yellowy color that we made, and we die cut our little bee out of it. It looks like pattern paper that you bought, but you made it. And yeah, so there's that. And I think it just turned out really cute. I like it. I like it a lotus. But that is that. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will have to make these another day. They're going to go back in my bin. They're going to go back in my bin. I did not use my dragonfly. But see, the dragonfly comes with an outliner. I think for this one, I would do, for sure, the back piece in vellum. And then a metallic dragonfly. That would be cool. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful, crafty rest of your day. And, let me think. Wednesday, we're doing our unboxing of Abraham goodies, and we're going to make something with those goodies. Thursday is affiliate push Thursday, and we're going to be using some Bitty Penny papers and a Bitty Penny 3-minute journal. If you guys don't know what that is, go check out a live that she just finished a couple of days ago. The 3-minute journal with Desiree Tangles. That was a good live. And so yeah, I'm going to do the 3-minute journal inspired by Bitty Penny using Bitty Penny papers. And then Friday Twitch day. Friday Twitch. And I don't know what I'm doing on Twitch because my bag will be done. Oh, I might make some shorts. I might make some shorts for my bum. Because I have lots of fabric that I need to use. So I might be doing shorts or jewelry. I'm not sure which. But until then, I hope you all, again, have a wonderful crafty day. And we will see you next time right here on the channel. Yeah, thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Aw, thanks, Maddie. You're super cool, too, you know. Okay, intro, outro. We need an outro. Let's send some of this.